Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce dancing together and kissed to Love Story at the Chiefs' Super Bowl victory party. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce fans go wild as couples serenade each other and kiss to Love Story at the Chiefs' Super Bowl victory party. This is my favorite rom-com. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce fans went wild when the couple serenaded each other and kissed while her song Love Story played at the Chiefs' Super Bowl victory party. The singer and the American football player, both 34, were seen dancing the night away in Las Vegas following his side's victory over San Francisco 49ers on Sunday. Fans of the couple branded the moment their favorite rom-com as footage of the sweet moment circulated online. Travis and his team headed out to XS nightclub at Wynn to party after clinching back-to-back Super Bowls, with Taylor joining them along with rapper Ice Spice, Blake Lively, and Ludacris. Music producer Marshmello was seen in the DJ booth throwing his arms in the air and playing a remix of Taylor's 2008 hit while she toasted him from the crowd. After seeing the footage, one fan reposted the clip on X and commented, "Taylor and Travis singing Love Story to each other, Marshmello as the DJ and Jason being Jason. This is my favorite rom-com, y'all." Another added, "Taylor and Travis dancing and singing to Love Story is my new Roman Empire." A third shared, "Waking up and seeing Travis and Taylor singing and dancing to Love Story instantly puts my mood up there. Good morning, laughing face." "Taylor and Travis dancing to Love Story together is everything," someone else posted. An Instagram post showing the moment was captioned, "He heard Taylor's song and came straight to the booth." They were both seen pointing to each other during this song. Before their celebratory smooch, Swift and Kelce were captured jumping up and down as they sung the lyric, "You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess," to one another. The lovebirds later left the Las Vegas nightclub with Swift wearing her tight-end boyfriend's black sparkly jacket over her shoulders. It was a fitting ending to Chiefs Kingdom's fairy tale season, given Swift and Kelce's love story has dominated headlines and games. In several clips shared to social media, the nightclub can be seen packed with thousands of Chiefs fans celebrating the victory with the reigning champions while a remix of Swift's 2008 hit You Belong With Me played. The tight end, who had 9 receptions for 93 yards and 0 touchdowns in the Chiefs' thrilling 25-22 overtime win, could be seen in a DJ booth dancing to his girlfriend's song. Kelce led the crowd and turned to his better half during the eponymous line while pointing to himself. The global superstar herself was even caught singing along to her own tune, pointing to someone in the crowd, likely Kelce, before lifting up her drink and dancing along. Shortly afterwards, the house lights dropped and the song became a techno remix with the VIP attendees bouncing along. Kelce, dressed in the same sparkling black outfit by Amiri that he arrived for the Super Bowl in, was seen sharing the moment with Swift, while also rallying his crowd of admirers from the DJ booth. The 3-time Super Bowl winner grabbed the mic and shouted, "Let's go Chiefs," while bopping his head from the booth. He continued his MC-type role as he revved the crowd up, at one point leading them in a chant of "Nah, nah, 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 hey, hey, goodbye," although it's unclear who this was directed at. He also posed for a celebratory snap with Andy Reid despite his mid-game meltdown at the head coach and held up 3 fingers to represent the Super Bowls they have won together. Around 2 a.m. local time, the Chainsmokers' Alex Patel posted a photo showing the group piling into a private jet on the tarmac in Vegas. "Let's go home," the caption read. But Kelce and company kept the party going as they headed over to XS nightclub at Wynn Las Vegas at around 2:15 a.m. They were greeted to an over-the-top welcome which included oversized signage and LED screens that read "XS welcomes 2024 champs," red and yellow confetti flying in the air, and Queen's popular song "We Are the Champions" blasting throughout the speakers. DJ Marshmello performed with Mahomes and Kelce seen jumping around on stage with the famed masked artist, with a bottle of champagne in hand, singing and dancing as fans cheered them on. Mahomes and wife Brittany left around 3:30 a.m. but Kelce and Swift continued the celebrations until dawn, eating chicken fingers and fries in the VIP section until 5:15 a.m. Swift had raced back from Japan to make it to the Super Bowl after playing 4 straight nights of her Eras tour in Tokyo this week. Given she starts a tour of Australia next weekend in Melbourne, she is not anticipated to hang around too late into the night as the Chiefs celebrate making history. Shortly before the team made it to the Strip, Kelce led the celebrations in the Chiefs' locker room at Allegiant Stadium after their dramatic overtime triumph. The tight end was seen drinking from a gold bottle of champagne while some of his teammates lit cigars. Kelce led his team through a rendition of "We Are the Champions" before they made their way out into the Vegas Strip that they avoided for all of last week in the build-up to the biggest game of them all. However, it could not be forgotten how he was nearly the villain of the piece when things were not going his team's way in the first half at a thunderous Allegiant Stadium. With the Chiefs' offense spluttering, Kelce was called off the field for a play by head coach Andy Reid, but with the end zone in sight, wide receiver Isaiah Pacheco made a rare fumble and the 49ers reclaimed possession of the ball. It prompted a wild and angry response by Kelce, who stormed over to his coach Reid, 65, and shoved him while he screamed in his face. Reid, caught off guard, nearly stumbled over before Kelce was led away by teammate Jerick McKinnon. It was a bad look for Kelce, who has formed for this sort of thing. When the Chiefs collapsed to a Christmas Day loss to the Las Vegas Raiders in Kansas City, Kelce appeared to shoulder barge Reid moments after slamming his helmet to the floor. In the first half, Kelce had, in his own words, played like a jabroni, taking one catch for 1 yard. His team went into the interval trailing by 7 points. But he returned to his electrifying best in the second, and as the game spilled into overtime, Kelce finished with 9 receptions for 93 yards. With 16 seconds left in the game and the Chiefs down by 3, Kelce surged forward on a blistering 22-yard run to get his team in comfortable field goal range to ensure overtime. His final catch set up the game-winning touchdown, with the imperious Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman to win the game. It made the Chiefs the first team to win back-to-back Super Bowls since Tom Brady's New England Patriots in 2003 and 2004. Afterwards, Kelce threw down the gauntlet for his team to challenge for a three-peat next year, a feat never managed before in the NFL. Speaking on the podium as the Chiefs claimed the Super Bowl trophy, Kelce told the crowd, "We get a chance to do it 3 times in a row. I'll see you all next year." As for the clash with Reid, Kelce was eager to downplay the incident. You guys saw that?" Kelce said to CBS. "I'ma keep that between us. I was just telling him how much I love him." It was a sentiment Kelce reaffirmed in his post-game media conference when reporters asked him about Reid. "I got the greatest coach this game has ever seen," he said. "He's unbelievable, and not just in having everyone prepared. One of the best leaders of men I've ever seen in my life. He has helped me a lot with channeling that emotion, with channeling that passion, and I owe my entire career to that and how to control how emotional I get. I just love him." Reid was just as eager to bury the hatchet with Kelce, telling CBS, "He keeps me young. He tested that hip out. He caught me off balance. Normally I get him a little bit, but I didn't have any feet under me." Kelce and Mahomes were soon filmed making their way out of Allegiant Stadium, where they are expected to party into the night in Vegas. "On top of the world right now, baby," Kelce said to reporters. "It's a good feeling." Kelce will return to Kansas City for the team's victory parade, while Swift's schedule from here is unclear. She starts a tour of Australia next weekend in Melbourne. But the scenes on the field in Vegas would have been scarcely believable when the season started back in September and Swift and Kelce's relationship was still under wraps. They went public at a Chiefs game on September 24th when Kelce led his team to a commanding 41-10 win over Chicago Bears at Arrowhead Stadium. Back then, in the blazing Kansas City sunshine, the bold and fanciful talk was of Kelce winning the Super Bowl all over again with the world's biggest star cheering him on. And yet now, he's done it. A three-peat next? With Mahomes alongside him, a coach who embraces his flaws and his prodigious talent and life off the field going from strength to strength with Swift, it's brave to bet against Kelce.